Hey, welcome back to the Ernest P YouTube channel. I'm Ernest, and today we're going to look at the ball joints on a new Tacoma. I think it's a 2015, 16, maybe even 18, something like that. So the guy took it into the dealership, they did some diagnosing, and they told him he needed to replace the ball joint. So he called us, and we gave him a better price. So we're out here to do that ball joint, as well as diagnose squeaking noise that he hears. And he's not sure if it's the water pump, something on the belt, he couldn't figure it out. And it's pretty intermittent, so we're leaving it running right now. It's out there, and we'll go ahead and take a look at that. We'll start with the ball joint and leave it running because he says when it's running for a while, it may start squeaking. So while we're working on that ball joint, we'll listen for that belt to start squeaking and see if we can't diagnose it. So come along, we'll go through the process of replacing that. Pretty simple, not stuck on the side of the road, but good to get this maintenance out of the way for his newer vehicle. Walk around. All right, so first we'll get it jacked up and supported safely with the jack stand. We'll go ahead and take this tire off and get a look at that ball joint. All right, so what we did was took the nut off the bottom of the ball joint, which you can see was cracked and leaking out all of its grease. So that's why it was being replaced. And then on this model, we had to undo this bottom bracket in order to get that ball joint out of there because there wasn't enough room to come up. It was hitting with the steering knuckle, so that's pretty convenient. It just comes right off. And now we're just gonna go ahead and remove this snap ring right here, and we'll replace that ball joint. All right, now we've got the snap ring off. Those are pretty powerful, so you want to use eye protection. We're going to go ahead and get our new ball joint and compare it to this one here, make sure it looks the same before we take this one out, and we'll go ahead and get them swapped over. So that's got a new ball joint. Everything looks good. We just got everything back on, tightened down. We're gonna go ahead and check out and see if we can't find what's squeaking up there. I left it running for a while and there was no squeaking, so we'll turn it back on and see if it can't start squeaking. If not, we'll take that belt off and feel for any loose pulleys or water pump or anything like that. All right, so no squeaking. The one thing I've noticed is if you can see this idler pulley moving a little bit. Might be hard to tell. So that's the only loose thing I can feel. I'm gonna go ahead and start it up one more time just in case, but if not, we may just plan on replacing that belt tensioner and that idler pulley. Because at this age, if you're gonna replace a component, you're gonna wanna go ahead and replace that tensioner and that belt as well. So we'll check that out, run it by the customer. This is the Ernest P YouTube channel. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe, especially subscribe. As always, have a good day. Peace out. All right, so just finished up everything for the day. I just came out here to another town 20 minutes down the road from where I was at. A customer finally got a part to their car they've been looking for, so we just put that on. Didn't get any footage. It was just that inside door panel on the door. They had locked their cat in their truck once while they were out camping and couldn't get in, so they ended up, the window was cracked. They ended up prying down on it and breaking something inside the door. They weren't sure. When I pulled it apart a couple months ago, the little rolly part where the window wire rolls onto to raise the window up and down, it had broke. So they had to replace that whole thing. It took forever to find the part. Anyways, so I just put that on. But yeah, we'll get back home, and that's it for today.